Hello guys, well we are back. We're here to tell you why we didn't do part 2 of how we met with my wife, and also we're here to spill the surprise which also surprised us. So stay tuned.
Before we spill the tea, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Ana Luisa Jewelleries because the Mother's Days are coming and we are having the Mother's Day in the UK on the 27th of March. So make a mom in your family, your friends, your own mom, your wife. Treat one mom this time with Ana Luisa Jewelleries. So this time around, these are the items that I've chosen, and I went for something very simple, very subtle.
Elegant, it's elegant. It's very elegant.
But then beautiful. And I think this is the kind of thing, you know, like for a model, I don't know, that's the vibe that I'm getting from these pieces. I have the matching earrings and the necklace, and these are pearls. Ana Luisa is a carbon and water neutral company. They have high quality products at affordable prices, and at the moment they are having 20% off all of their products on the website. So for this Mother's Day, you can check them out. So this is what I went for. Their products are gold plated brass, gold plated sterling silver, and they have lab grown diamonds. So you know, I'm sure you love them because I love them. I talk about them all the time. So by now, I'm sure you know that. So at the moment, 20% off. Don't miss out. So now we are just going to jump right into the motherhood video because we are talking about mothers. And then, so I didn't know that I'll be here talking about Mother's Day while carrying another one. But yes, I am. And if you follow us on TikTok, then you have watched all the jokes that we made about having another one, and and all this time that we were doing those videos, making those videos, and then joking about getting pregnant. I was pregnant. I had no idea. But the truth is, we were inspired by the fact that Stan kept asking for a third one.
In a joke way.
Basically, we are just going to jump into how we actually find out and then come back to the joking part. So I think it will make more sense. So I had a pneumococcal vaccination. I believe that's for pneumonia, and then we do it every 5 years because I have sickle disease. And I remember talking to my daughter about that, and then she said that we don't do, because I told her that we did it when I was pregnant the last time, and it was 3 years ago. And then she was like, no, we don't do that vaccination to pregnant women. And so I was going to the appointment, and it was right after New Year, the first week. And I was going, and I was like, okay, since the doctor said that, let me just double check before I sit down there and get a vaccination that might harm a potential baby. Potential because there was one time during Christmas time or New Year time that I was okay. I was a little bit happy, and I said, why not? Let's try for another one. And obviously, you don't go and try for a baby once and get a baby for the first time from the first time. That's why you say try for a baby. You say try for a baby because you keep trying until you get it. You know, like go. And it was like, so I had a miscarriage before, and I lost the baby at 4 months, and it was just. No, it was not a good experience. So I thought to myself, just to be sure I'm not going to harm anything, I don't want to go through another miscarriage. It's not like I did something that went through the miscarriage or that bring the miscarriage in, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm not doing anything wrong, if it makes sense, just to be sure. So that day when I was going to the vaccination, I called Stoyan and I said, oh, he was home as well that day, so he was dropping our son to school. And I said, please, can you come and meet me at the hospital after you dropped him with a test? So it was that last minute.
Oh yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he came at the hospital with a test, and I was just doing that test, and then I was just getting ready. And this test was taking so long.
It was the good test though. The test I bought was the...
Yeah, but...
What's the name?
The blue...
Sure.
No, blue something.
Blue something.
Yeah, we will find the name.
Clear blue.
Clear blue.
Clear blue. Where it shows you the weeks, exactly how many weeks. It writes you in digital, you know, that's crazy. I remember the first test we were doing is just...
And then,
1 line, 2 line, like COVID test.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's like computer is telling you which day, how many weeks, everything.
Yeah, we had that for a while now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Stoyan is impressed. And then it was taking long in the sense that it was not supposed to be no pregnant or nothing. It's supposed to just be negative. So I was expecting that test to just catch it quickly, you know, like just tell me, don't worry, go get the vaccine done. So that was what was going on. And then I was there. I put all my pants on, wash my hands, and this thing's still doing this. And then the next
loading. That's mean loading. It's loading because it's digital, isn't it? Modern stuff. It's loading.
And then the thing while loading, I see pregnant, and it's still loading. I'm like, is it not going to show after the finish load? So I was there watching this, and I'm like, okay, I'll wait for the load to finish. And at that time, Stoyan was at the reception. The time they called my name and he checked me in. You checked me in. I remember you checked me in so I can quickly run and get the test done. And I was just like, oh my gosh, they're gonna call me, and this thing is taking so long. And I waited and waited and waited for that thing to finish so I could maybe see the knot in front of the pregnant. And nothing was happening. And after it stopped loading and it's still written pregnant, this time I had 1 to 2 weeks. So I guess the loading part that was still loading is supposed to tell me how far.
Yeah, how many weeks, isn't it?
So it was not supposed to bring the knot, but to say the how far. That's why I was taking more loads. And so I went to the reception, and you know what? It's funny because I didn't mind having another baby, but I knew that I wasn't ready. Stan was ready. Stan is ready. I know I'm not ready. And then so when I saw that positive test, I just started thinking about all the bad things. And Stoyan was so excited. And then he was like, okay, let's go home.
Yeah, no vaccination anymore. Finish. You know, when you're pregnant, you can't even drink water. Everything not allowed. This is not allowed.
I said, but wait, let them call us first.
This is not allowed. This is not allowed. So that's it. Finish.
Let's go home. It's finished. Yeah, you're pregnant. That's it. And then he changed his attitude. And me, I was like this, and he's like this. That's how you were. You didn't even see yourself.
That's how I walk usually.
That's not true. He was like this now. Daddy of 3. And me, I was like this. Oh, my hair is gonna finish. So this is another story about my hair. You probably wonder how come I don't have hair on my head. The hair gone. As soon as I saw that positive test, the hair just like, okay, bye. So Stan was very, very happy. Like me, I was happy, but I was worried too. Because how do you get pregnant from one? one time.
Obviously you can get. So how? That's no question anymore. That's your answer here next to me. So we don't need to ask this question.
And then there was the part where, since I went through miscarriage, I started worrying about having another one because it was Christmas and New Year and we were having parties, we were drinking, and then Stan's parents from Bulgaria, they sent me their wine. They make homemade wine that
Red
I
wine.
love.
Homemade red wine.
And they will send that, and every night I was drinking this. And I remember the last time I drank it, I didn't sleep that night. I was having stomach pain so bad.
But I don't think it was the
And
wine
then-
though. That was not. I think.
No,
was
it's not
something
the
else.
wine, but I think I was having heartburn and indigestion or something like that. But literally, for some reason, I had that pain, and then I stopped drinking for a while and during that time that I stopped, that was the time where I find out. So it's like my body kind of like telling me, I don't want this. Stop it. Or maybe the owner now of the body is like, please, mom, stop that. I'm here now.
There's only one owner here
Who?
on this body.
Who?
That's you. And after you,
That's
that's me.
not true.
That's me after that. And that is the Mr. here.
He's talking. You're talking.
I'm talking about.
You're talking only. Your mouth. You're talking only because we know whose this body is for now.
For herself.
No, it's not true. This baby, he tracked me. You know, I've been pregnant. This is the 4th time I'm pregnant. But this time I'm like, am I too old to be pregnant or something? Because I'm going through it now that I'm feeling myself. So basically, this is the reason why you haven't seen us coming back and film the part 2.
Part
Sorry.
two. There's not gonna be part 3. No part.
Hopefully not.
No. I think we're gonna wrap up the story in part 2. That's it.
And there was a lot of things going on as well. And since you know, I started realizing my body changing, the signs, the nauseous. I felt nauseous, the smell. I was not eating well, and then there was this emotional struggle as well that I had to go through. And since, like I said, I was drinking during the holiday times and not like thinking anything about carrying a baby inside of me and being careful, I was worried that I might go through another miscarriage. So I was so like looking into, oh, am I bleeding? Am I not bleeding? As soon as I feel something, I'm like, am I bleeding? I'm not bleeding. And then I started suffering from UTI.
What is UTI?
Infection, urine infection.
Oh yeah.
And that's because I also have a weak immune system, and with the pregnancy your immune system is weak, and so I get double weak, and I was not taking any of my medication during those periods.
So she was triple weak. So no one, not double,
So
triple
you
weak.
can imagine how bad the first 3 months, the last 3 months, because we still like freshly in the 3rd and going out of the 1st trimester. I've never been so happy being out of the 1st trimester. I can't wait for it to be like over.
Halfway through.
I'm nearly there.
Halfway through.
I'm actually there because I was smiling here. It was difficult. I was sick. The kids were sick too. And I caught a cold on top of the infection, on top of the trimester.
I think it's just a bad period because you had my wife getting sick, then my son going to school, getting sick, then his sister getting sick, and then as soon as everybody healed, our son again go to school, come back with another sickness, and then all over again, and everything was fine, and he's sick again. So it's just tough school times. Whoever have children will understand and know probably how things are, but sickness is all over the place now.
Yeah, so it was a little bit of a struggle, and then by now we kind of like, I mean, for Stoyan, that's another thing as well about being a mother. You have to go through so much, and you actually need that person, which is the father, to be around to support. So I know he's feeling like
To all the
he's-
fathers. What is this?
No, you're feeling too hot. I'm gonna blow some water for some air for you.
You're gonna blow something. You better.
and you're like you're feeling yourself, you know. But yeah, we need to say it. It's the Mother's Day coming, and mothers are we struggle. Mothers, let me not just say struggle, but it's not easy.
Not easy for anybody.
Yeah.
It's not easy in mothers, women's, their own way, and for fathers as well. It's not easy.
I'm coming there. I'm coming there. So
I
as
just
a
wanted
mother,
to defend the males.
Yes,
All the
I'm
fathers.
coming there. But it's a Mother's Day coming. Okay, so we're celebrating us.
Right, yeah.
And then we have all the right to be celebrated. We should be celebrated every single day. But then I'm very grateful that we actually celebrate those women during those days that are coming up. But then again, where I'm bringing the Father's Day is that for that woman to be celebrated every single day, you need a father that is strongly there and that is just seeing the pain that is going through every single day, daily life, and support us. And basically we're supporting each other, but we need that support. And while I was down and then struggling with all this mental and physical health, he was there, and he was not directly affected, but it was affecting him somehow. And then he stayed there. He wake up in the night, see me all there crying and everything, and then he would just be like, okay, it's okay, you'll be fine, we'll be fine, you're gonna be fine. And now it's just settled now. There will be days where we just lie here and then I'll be smiling, and the next minute I'm crying.
As soon as I see her crying and I know that it's just nothing wrong, I'm just gonna let her cry so all the emotion can come out, and then I'm gonna go and offer her a hug. But if I because you see, when you're along with your partner or girlfriend or wife, doesn't matter, partner, you're gonna know when it's something going on proper or it's just emotion. Because for all the men there which has been witnessing their partner to be pregnant, you know that these hormones are all over the place.
Oh.
And that's the way she said, that's her 4th time. So you imagine it's like a club inside the hormone, everybody's like this. So the way she's happy, the next day she's crying.
A club.
In literally 2 minutes. Look, I want to eat this, then oh no, I don't want to eat this, I want to eat this like this, I want to eat it like that.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about. The hormone is in the club. So, up and down like
But
this.
it's not my fault. That's what I'm saying, that
Yeah,
somebody's
not her fault.
controlling it
Not
right
her fault.
now.
Not her fault, but they just yeah.
So sometimes I feel like this, and then he'll bring it to me, and I'm like,
We put 50 Cent song in the club.
and nobody fat around me.
Only herself she can fat.
Nobody shit in our toilet. Only me. Well, you know, it hasn't been that easy, and like I said, it's not an accident. Let me put it out there, because there is a difference, and I didn't know that difference until now. There is difference between accident and surprise. Our one is a surprise.
Yeah, in a sense of.
What did it say? It's a surprise.
It's a I mean,
But
so
it's not
surprise
accident.
It's not accident. It's just that it's a surprise that because it happened from one go. So I don't know. It's just the way it is. So just to let you know, expect us after this video. We're gonna film. We're filming. Sorry, now we're gonna be filming our next one for part 2. So stay tuned. It's gonna come out.
We have to sit down.
Some days after this is being posted, and then you're gonna see the part 2 meeting up, and I'm gonna give you all the details. So take your notebooks and pens out.
Love coach.
Love coach, no love coach, just advice.
So marriage coach.
I don't know if coach is the right word. I think like counseling, marriage counseling.
Yeah, coach.
Coach.
You're
Okay,
coaching
coach.
them.
I'm coaching.
You're coaching
No, I'm not
them.
coaching. I'm sharing my experience. I'm sharing my experience.
Anyways, I think this is it. This is where we are right now. And the cutting part of the hair was, like I said, everything was just mixed up. And at one point, I
was the hairdresser, by the way. I've done this.
I cut everything, and
I've
he
done
just.
her hair.
I have a video. I'll show you.
We have a video as well. How I'm doing her hair and everything. So if you're thinking how my wife is looking that beautiful, that's because of me. I do this hair. I do everything.
He did my hair once.
Anyways, the way my son says.
Now copyright it. All of me.
Anyways.
Copyright it.
Anyways.
Also, I wanted to mention that in my previous video, once when I was pregnant with my girl, and I mentioned that I believe that pregnancy is very personal, and that's why I'm sharing the news after I give birth. And I still believe that, and I strongly believe it. Just the difference right now is that I have work to do. I am a content creator, and I'm creating more for the pleasure as well as the work, and I have to show up. And I just felt more, I feel more confident in trusting God for, like, whatever will happen is in his hand. And like when I receive congratulations, I'm thankful, but I remain very into that mindset of it just concerns me and my God and this baby and my husband, basically. And that's why this year when we find out, we did not even rush to be announcing people about it. Even when I show it on social media, it was not like a announcement, because I just don't believe that people care that much. And people wish you well, and I am thankful for the well wishes, the good wishes, all those wishes, congratulations. I'm thankful, I accept them, it's heartwarming. But again, I went through a miscarriage, and whatever happened, it just very, very personal. So what will happen is in God's hands, and I just pray that he take care of me and the baby and my family. And if your prayers will be welcome as well. But yeah, I guess this is it. I am more confident into trusting the Lord for what he has planned for me. And then I still believe that pregnancy is very important, it's very personal, and I understand why people actually hide it. But it just, now I'm not going to be hiding anything, and I trust in God to do his work, and whatever happens, I trust in him to hold my hands through it out. So this is what we are, where we are now. I can show you a little bit of the bump. I'm out of breath already, and my bump is huge. Am I showing?
You are.
So this is the bump. This is 3 months. This is 3 month bump, and mind you, I have a muscle separation.
Too much okra sauce.
No, that's not true.
Too much okra sauce and bean rice.
That's not true.
That's the 3 months.
I've been eating a lot of bean rice, that's for sure. But yeah, I have a muscle separation. That's why my stomach is that huge at only 3 months. The muscle is already open, so I usually get this big stomach when I'm constipated or bloated. So this is like no news. That's why some people in the family didn't even realize that I'm pregnant, because the stomach has been like this sometime.
After the pregnancy is gonna be fixed up, because no more babies. That's it.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna stitch it. Stitch it.
Stitch it. You're gonna stitch nothing.
Stitch it. I stitch. How do you say? I sweat. I think we are at the end of this video, but before we close it and then see you for
part 2.
Don't promise too much.
Why not? If she doesn't want to do it, I'll do it myself. Single.
Because I'm the one that
single person on the video. I'll do it. Don't worry. If she wants to sleep, she can go and sleep. I'll come. I'll put the camera on.
He just hang out.
If I'm struggling to do the video, I'm just gonna do live on TikTok, and I'll explain it there, guys.
Yeah, but not everybody's on TikTok, so we will come back. We will come back
Exactly.
for the video.
See?
But before we close this video, I would love to remind you to check out Ana Luisa's Jewelleries for these Mother's Days that are coming. I know the UK one is on the 27th of this month, March, and then we are having more Mother's Days in other parts of the countries, which is amazing. We have many Mother's Days.
Many Mother's Day. How many Father's Days we have, guys?
Only one. But yeah, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa's Jewelleries. I love them, and I know you love them too. High quality, affordable prices. I'll put the link in the description box. Click on it. You go straight on the website. Many different types, and you definitely find one that you love to treat a mom on this Mother's Day. And thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up to encourage us to make more of this kind. Comment below whatever you want to comment, and then subscribe for more so you don't miss out on any of our videos coming.
If you want to
notifications on as well.
If you want to see me cutting the hair of my wife,
already cut.
Shave this head, you can comment below. I'm sure she will be fancying to do that.
I think that you've done enough now, so nobody wants to see you do anything to me anymore.
Let's see. Let's see.
So thank you so much for watching. You can follow us on Instagram and on TikTok. We are mostly present there, and we will start being more present here too. Bye guys, take care.
See ya.